Good morning students, welcome back to the computer class. In the previous video, we have done the topic the uses of ICT in banks. Better now today we are going to discuss about the uses of ICT in hospitals. The uses of ICT in hospitals. Hospitals are the major users of ICT equipments. Yes, in wards, laboratory, pharmacy and offices. वार्ड्स में लेबॉर्ट्रीज़ में फार्मेसीज़ में ऑफिस में हॉस्पिटल्स में बहुत सारे ऐसे इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स और इक्विपमेंट्स हैं जो आईसीटी के यूज़ किए जाते हैं. कंप्यूटर हेल्प्स द डॉक्टर्स एंड हॉस्पिटल्स इन मैनी वेज टू डिलीवर द इफेक्टिव हेल्थ केयर टू द पेशेंट्स. Let us learn about some of them. The first one is patient record system. Yes, earlier all the records of the patients were paper based. Manually उन्हें paper based prepare किया जाता था. The treatments and the reports were recorded on the papers and added to the file. To overcome this problem, the hospitals have been switching over to computerized record keeping system. Yes, उन्होंने क्या किया, मैनुअली सिस्टम से उन्होंने अपने डाटा को कंप्यूटराइज रिकॉर्ड करना शुरू कर दिया. It records or it stores the details of medical treatments on a computer. No matter how many times the patient is admitted, his and her medical records can be accessed very quickly. Yes, whenever the patient will come to the hospital, its records can be accessed very quickly within the seconds or within the minutes without any obstacles. The second one is patient monitoring. The hospital monitor patients' health to diagnose the problem they may have. There are many monitoring equipments which are used to monitor the patient's health. Some of the monitoring equipments are, for example, to measure the blood pressure of the patient. The blood pressure monitor machine is there. To record the pulse or to measure the pulses, pulse oximeter and ECG machines. The patient diagnostic. Earlier diagnosis was based on one system and on the basic readings such as a blood pressure, blood test and temperatures. But the technology has made some amazing developments in diagnostic tools and equipments which make the diagnosis accurate and faster. The some of the diagnostic tools and equipments are, for example, CT scan, magnetic resonance imaging means MRI and X-ray. Through these equipments we actually diagnose the actual problem of patient. Robotic surgery. The robotic surgery is the method of performing the surgery with the help of very small tools attached to a robotic arm. The surgeon controls the robotic arms with the help of a computer and a surgeon will always be present to guide the robot to perform the procedure. Yes, with the help of robotic surgery, it is the very convenient way to for the surgeon to operate the patient. More on robots. You have learned about the types of robots in your previous class. Let us learn about some of the popular varieties of the robots are Curio, the guest for curiosity. Its height is 61 centimeter and it is the first running humanoid robot made by Sony. Sony is the name of company and humanoid robot is the name of robot which is made by the Sony company and it is the first running humanoid robot जो एक इंसान की तरह चलता है. It can hear, वो सुन भी सकता है, speak, sing, recognize objects and faces, walk, run, dance and hold the objects also. It can also recognize the voice of someone it knows. The second one is ASIMO, means Advanced Step in Innovative Mobility. Its height is 1.2 meter and its features are it is the most advanced humanoid robot made by the Honda. It can walk, run, turn, recognize hand gestures, carry the objects, dance and climb up and down and stairs. Same Pepiro, partner type personal robot. The partner type personal robot means it behaves like a partner, means its height is 38 centimeter and it can be used for entertainment and assistance in the house. It can talk and recognize the 650 phrases and 3000 words. And the last one is, which is the latest, is AIBO, artificial intelligence robot. Nowadays artificial intelligence is very useful now, and its height is 27 centimeter. It is an iconic series of robotic pads, and each AIBO begins life as a newborn puppy. Over time, it will develop its own personality based upon how it is raised, and it can look after you house when you are away by detecting movements and sounds. अगर आप अपने घर से दूर हो तो वो movements और sounds के according उन्हें detect करेगा और आपके house को safe रखेगा. There are some advantages and disadvantages of the robots are given in your book. The first one is you can send them to the very dangerous places. आप अपने robots को dangerous places पे send कर सकते हो where it is risky for a human being. Yes, and they can be more accurate than the humans. And they can do work 24 hours and 24 and 7 hours. मतलब वो 24 घंटे काम कर सकते हैं without any tiredness. You can program them to do exactly what you want them to do. Yes. And the disadvantage is कि it is very expensive and only some trained peoples can make them. सिर्फ trained peoples उन्हें बना सकते हैं, and it raises the problems of loss of jobs for peoples. अगर robots working में आ जाएंगे तो जो manually work करते हैं peoples, उनकी jobs के लिए danger है वो. It is very harmful for the peoples.